Hey YouTube, welcome to another video from Colorado Prepper. The point of this video is to try to make the most streamlined, most fundamental, most lightweight pack that you can get for a year-round scenario. I don't mean you're going to be out there for a year, I'm just saying you don't know what season of the year it will be when you go to bug out. In any case, this is the most streamlined, the most fundamental, the most bare bones bug out kit you can get. Altogether it weighs about 17 pounds. Now the main points to cover in your bug out bag are food, fire, water, and shelter. On top of that you have medical and security, but those are of a little bit lesser importance than those four I mentioned. The most fundamental points to cover are food, fire, water, and shelter. Now, fire has its limitations in terms of how much it can heat you up. Because if you go to bed next to a fire for warmth, that fire is going to burn out in a matter of 1 or 2 hours, and you'll be asleep, and you will cool right down once that fire burns out. Fire has its limitations. It's good for boiling water, it's good for cooking food, it is good for warming yourself on a temporary basis, but it won't warm you through the night. You're going to need shelter, you're going to need clothing to get you through the night. A fire is going to burn out in 1 or 2 hours easily, no matter how many logs you place on it. Now most people who die in the wilderness die from exposure, which is basically lack of shelter, lack of proper clothing. Exposure will kill you a lot quicker than thirst or hunger. Seeing as fire cannot warm you through the night, you're going to want to sort of overdo it on the shelter, the cover, the shelter, the clothing, the shelter. Most of the space and weight in your pack is going to be devoted to things to fend off hypothermia and to keep your core temperature stable. Now look how I'm dressed. I've got this fleece on, you can't see it underneath, but I've got 2 sets of long johns on, and in an SHTF world, I plan on wearing this stuff into the field no matter the season, even if it's summer. Now that can get downright dangerous in the heat of the day, in a 90-degree day, for you to be wearing fleece like this and long johns. It can get downright dangerous. In this way, heat can kill you, cold can kill you, but heat can kill you too. What I recommend you do is wear this stuff into the field. It's the only viable means of toting it. But if you get overheated in the day, drench your long johns and your t-shirt in water and put them on, and they will cool you right down. And your core temperature will be kept from getting overheated if you drench your long johns and your t-shirt in cold water and put them on. Now I've had to leave the whole credo of the prepper: 2 is 1 and 1 is none. I've had to put that by the wayside. 2 is 1 and 1 is none, maybe so, but to make this challenge work and to have a lightweight pack, I've had to just go with 1 is 1 is 1, and leave that whole 2 is 1 and 1 is none by the wayside. So let's get into the contents of my 17-pound ultra streamlined year-round bug out bag. This I have draped over it is a heavy wool blanket, very, very good for keeping you warm through the night. There's that. Inside the duffel, I've got a heavy goose down coat, a second down coat, a little bit lighter, Again, the most space and weight in your pack is taken up by things to fend off the cold. I've got a poncho. This will keep you dry in the rain or in the snow. It'll also tend to warm you up. You can use it to make a shelter. You can use it to spread out beneath you as a ground mat. Or you can wear it to bed or wear it during the day. A very, very compact and lightweight bit of clothing, but it's really, really worth it. Like I said, you can make a shelter out of it. You can put it as a ground mat. You can wear it, things like that. A poncho. Now, this is a pillowcase filled with various things I'll go through in a minute. This is your food. 2 pounds of licorice. Also, in the category of food is a little jar of honey. Now what you need, the food that's going to turn most readily into heat in your body is the white sugars. The quick burst in energy, the quick burst of calories to flush your system full of calories. That will really facilitate your body turning food into heat very, very effectively. Also, I'll be willing to bet that you get your best bang for your buck with candy and honey in terms of calories per ounce of weight. You're going to get your best bang for your buck with candy like that licorice or the honey. This is a full steel, single-layered, single-walled water thermos. You can cook in it. You can boil water in it to purify water. I've opted to put this in here instead of a cooking kettle. You can boil, dandelions or cattail roots or reed roots, different things, bugs and things. You can boil them in this water thermos. That's about it in there. Now I'll go through the contents of this pillowcase. Here are 2 very, very durable and warm winter gloves. Here's a cotton bandana, any number of uses for that. This is a pair of wool socks, but what I've got in one of them is water purification tablets. One of these is to take away the germs, and the other one is to take away the taste of the iodine. Water purification tablet jars. 4 big lighters and something called fire lighters. I haven't tried these out, but as I understand it, they burn really, really well. I'll have to try them out one of these days. They're basically like storm matches on steroids. There's that, and 4 big lighters for your fire. Also, for fire or shelter, you can build shelter with this. You can process wood with it for fire. It's a Coleman folding saw. Now, I noticed that the only folding saw they have over at Walmart is Ozark Trail. You see Ozark Trail, just run the other way. Don't get anything Ozark Trail. It's absolute trash. It's junk. I bought a knife from them. It must have been about $2, and the thing fell apart. Not even from doing anything with it, just from opening it and closing it. The thing just fell right apart. Ozark Trail is Walmart's brand, but it's just junk. That's a Coleman folding saw, so that's good. Pair of spare eyeglasses, and I got another lighter in there. A hand crank flashlight. You can see it's pretty bright. I just charged it up a little bit ago. Hand crank flashlight. It's also got a solar panel. I'll just hand crank it really. A ski mask. This can double as a knit cap if you pull the face part up. Pull the face part up and put it over your head. It can double as a knit cap ski mask to help you keep you warm. You lose a lot of heat through your face and your head, so that's really good. Sewing kit, needles, thread, enough said. Spoon and fork combo. Map of my region, Denver, Colorado. Map of Denver. And here, I've got a LifeStart water filter. Now, if something should happen to this, I can just kneel down at the brook and drink straight from the brook through this LifeStart water filter and hydrate that way. If anything should happen to my water thermos. And this is a big enough mouth so I can stick this into the mouth of this bottle and drink from there. Toothbrush and toothpaste. I opted not to put any toothpaste in there. Toothbrush and floss. These are very lightweight, and toothpaste really is not. But I've got this bar of soap in here, and you do get some measure of cleanness in your teeth if you brush your teeth with sudsy water, soapy water. You can clean your teeth fairly well that way. Also, I don't have any first aid in this Ultra Streamlined kit. That's just the name of the game to sacrifice things. But if you have a wound, scrape, cut, some burn, and you wash it with this will help stave off infection if you wash it in water and soap. So this could be first aid, really. Not just cleanliness, but first aid. And that is about everything. Again, Ultra Streamlined, 17-pound bug out kit. If I need to, I can jog in it. I can walk very, very quickly with it for long, long distances. If I need to get out of Dodge quick, basically, I have a means of moving lightly and not weighing myself down with all kinds of different gear that I can't lug around for more than 3 hours. I'm going to lug this duffel around for hour after hour without getting overexhausted. At the same time, when you exert yourself less and you're carrying less weight, you don't require as much food. You don't require as much water. If you weigh yourself down super much, like I tend to do, you're going to move very, very slowly and exhaust yourself and require a lot more food to keep going. So in any case, this is my Ultra Streamlined, Ultra Minimal Bug Out Kit video. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.